everyone, question time. Do you love the Hammershot? And do you love shiny metal Nerf parts? If you answered yes to both of those, then you are going to love BlasterParts' new Hammershot kit. Inside the box, you'll get a few things. First being a set of instructions on how to install your kit in both German and English. You also get an upgrade spring. I'll put the weight of it underneath the spring. And lastly, you get two pieces that make this kit what it is, and they are absolutely gorgeous. You get a redesigned hammer and a redesigned trigger made of full metal. And let me just say that Orange Modworks has nothing on these metal pieces. Orange Modwork pieces usually have this kind of rough look to them. They usually have some like flashing on them. These two pieces are so incredibly smooth. They're so well made, and they are super duper shiny. I mean, just look at the way the sun reflects off of it. They are really nice. Like, I can't get over how nice they are. And here's what the kit looks like when it's fully installed in the Hammershot. You can see the gap the trigger leaves since it doesn't have that excess part in the back of it, and I have to say the hammer looks super nice. The hammer does have a very noticeable weight to it. It's actually quite hefty, but the pocket that this hammer has is so nice on it, and it makes using a two-hand grip prime very, very comfortable. So what is my conclusion for BlasterParts metal replacement Hammershot kit? Three things come to my mind in that it looks great, it feels great, and it is very, very unique. Let's start with the first one, in that it looks great. This kit just looks excellent. The design choices that they went with the elongated hammer and the gap in the trigger, I think are excellent choices, especially with the curve of the trigger and this lip right here that you can really grip into, which brings to the second part of it feels great. The curve of the trigger really hugs your finger and it feels natural compared to the straight piece in the stock trigger. I think this is a great design choice. It just feels really nice. And the hug right here in the hammer and the elongation of the hammer feels really good to me. The most comfortable way that I've found to shoot it is if you hold like that and you just do that with your fingers. Very comfortable, and your thumb grips into that pocket super nice, but I can see it being very slick in something like rain or if your fingers are very sweaty, so probably gonna go back and put some grooves in there and put some very rough sandpaper on it to make it more grippy. And the third point is that it is a unique kit. This is a full metal kit for a Hammershot, and there's nothing else that I know of that's just that, a metal kit for a Hammershot. There are 3D printed hammers for your Hammershot, but the ones that I have ordered in the past have actually broken with a slight upgrade spring in it. So this metal one is going to last you forever. You can throw this against a wall and the blaster is going to break before these two pieces do. And even though the spring doesn't give you too much of an upgrade, it is a very nice touch, and I think it has more to do with pushing this hammer back and also giving you a bit of power, because I feel the stock spring are going to lose a bunch of power just from the weight of the hammer alone. So a very interesting kit from BlasterParts. They themselves have emailed me saying that it's more of an optical one than a performance one, but slap a new spring in there, an even heavier one, or put a little spacer, and I'm sure you'll get even better performance out of it. I can see even with like a flashy paint job, these metal pieces are going to stand out, especially if you're in the sun, they'll just reflect that very nicely. But a very cool kind of small upgrade kit in my opinion. The only big thing that's going to get to you if you want this is the shipping, because shipping from Europe is usually quite expensive. So yeah, that's my really only big gripe, is that the shipping's expensive. But besides that, very cool and very unique of them. So there you go. That is my review of the BlasterParts metal replacement kit for the Hammershot. I'm not really sure what the official name for it is, but that's what I'm going to call it. So there you have it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day wherever you are.